Welcome everyone to the season finale of Batang 90s Pop, ang show where we talk about all things 90s. Today, today we will do something different. But before we explain the mechanics of the show, what I would like to do is to first introduce the whole production team who's made this live stream and podcast happen. So first, I'll go first. So me, I'm Mr. George. I'm a she's Kryndall.
Yeah, excited ako, di ba?
And so let me first introduce myself. So I'm Mr. George. So basically, this Bata 90s Pop is my brainchild, and this is my co-host and my friend Joseph has helped me for the past 10 episodes. Basically, build this live stream up to be the successful live stream that it is now. Yes. And about me, I'm actually a consultant. I'm a family man. I'm a frustrated musician and what do you call this? I'm a family man. And an OFW. An OFW for more than 1 decade. Yes, that's it. OFWs represent. So yun. Next. Kryn.
Okay. I'm so excited, di ba? Dun sa ano natin. I'm Kryndall and again, I'm the only female co-host in this live stream. And then also, I'm IT by day and also a frustrated gamer by night.
Frustrated gamer?
Rated.
Yun.
Akala ko professional
And-
gamer ka.
I'm trying to be, and also the ano ba, isang certified toy collector and also geek by nature.
And ano pa? Ano pa?
Ay,
Ang aga
okay.
naman umiyak.
To say
Ang aga
about
umiyak.
yourself?
Certified 90s. Bata
Ne.
90s.
Kala ko iiyak na si Kryndall eh.
Ayun.
That's
Okay.
it? Okay.
Yep.
So Mr. Mark, your turn. Tito Mark.
Hi guys, I'm Tito Mark. I'm certified Tito. I just turned 37.
Wow.
No Monday. Woo!
Related.
I just turned. I'm one of the lucky few who turned 37 in quarantine. I am a writer. I write for. I produce copy for a consumer finance company. And yun, so I do PR. So basically, I work in the public relations team. Yes, and like Tita Kryndall, I also collect toys. I am very grown up. I like bikes.
Yes. I can see by the suit.
And ano ba? And this is the first time, actually doing this show is the first time that I am on broadcast media.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm happy for the
Wow.
opportunity.
So, kumbaga, ano ka, I will not continue that word. Continue.
Ano ko.
Ano na? Oo.
Nakuan. Okay.
Nakuan.
Ayun, that's me, Tito Mark.
Okay. Yes. And napapansin mo yung suit ni Tito Mark ngayon, napakaganda. To celebrate this season finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look back at the other episodes, you will see the big
Happy
difference.
birthday daw.
Mukhang basura. Yun
Hindi
basically yung gusto nating sabihin.
Hindi naman, grabe naman, hindi naman.
Yeah, yun.
Yes.
So that's me.
And yes, our producer and media mogul, Tito Joseph. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. I'm Joseph. So for this show, yun nga, tulad sinabi ni Mr. George, it has been a parang collaborative effort between yung mga the cast, the host, tsaka yung mga tao behind Mint TV and Batang 90s Pop. So the channel naman, no? So we maintain the channel. We have several other shows sa Mint TV. But for this show, I'm usually sa production side. So, hopefully, mag-fly ang ating media experiment, kumbaga. So, yun.
It will not fly. It will go to space, man.
Yes, sana.
Yes.
Sana.
Yes.
Yes, hopefully.
Para napaka-formal
So-
natin ngayon. Pansin ko lang.
Oh, ika nga 10 10
Bakit nga
episodes
ba?
Kung 10
Bakit nga
episodes,
ba?
can you imagine 10 episodes every week? That means 2 weeks, 2 months, sorry. More than 2
Yeah,
months
2
now
months.
doing
2.5
this.
More than.
Yes. So we're celebrating this milestone as what Tito Marcus just mentioned off stream. Yes. And yes, so congratulations to the team for making it this far. And of course to our millions and millions of viewers now watching us and to all those who will be listening to the podcast. Thank you very much for supporting this live stream and podcast so far. So, shout out to the millions of viewers on Mint TV, whether you're chilling at home during this pandemic or stuck in your commute. Makidya muna kayo sa amin at ating pag-usapan ang buhay natin mga titos and titas ng henerasyon ngayon. So you can also listen to the podcast up on Anchor.fm and its linked affiliates like Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcast. Also, if you like the content, please don't forget to follow and like Mint TV PH if you haven't already. So, ano yung mechanics ng show today? So, ang mechanics ng show today is for the past week, our hosts have been preparing questions that we would like to ask ourselves and our viewers also. So, what we would want is, so may mga questions kaming hinda. Each and every one of us will ask that. And then if you want, you can also, of course, we would want to hear from you as well, our audiences. So please type in your comments in the comment section of Facebook. So yes, so please someone start the question?
Siguro na ako. Excited ako eh. Ayun. So, thank you. By the way, guys, thank you for inviting me to join you. I never thought na magkaka-podcast ako. Although, in the past few years, I've been listening to different podcasts, business management, geek culture, and everything 90s, wrestling podcast, ano ba, mga anime podcast, yeah. So, since nagkaroon tayo ng podcast, ano yung mga na-discover niyo sa mga sarili niyo by doing this podcast? While doing this podcast. Yan. Ano yung mga na-discover niyo?
Na-discover.
Mr. George? Mm-hmm.
Ang discover ko sa sarili ko, hindi pala ako gigogenic. So, all this,
Hindi ba?
Aside from that.
aside from that,
Grabe ka naman.
aside from that, so yun nga, this is my brainchild, no? So before doing this, I kept on thinking to myself na siguro kaya kong gumawa ng podcast. No, I always whenever I listen to Joe Rogan, right? So ang galing-galing niya magsalita, tas di ba? Napaka ano ba tawag doon? What's the literate niya whenever he tries to speak. Tapos kaya niya i-dissect yung topic even though he's not an expert on that type of topic. So naisip ko, tingin ko kaya ko 'yon. Kaya kong gawin 'yon kasi he's just a guy, right? Para siyang meathead na mahilig sa MMA. Someone like Joe Rogan can actually do something like that. Maybe someone like me who, I'm a professional as I mentioned earlier. So maybe kaya ko 'yon. And then when I was doing this, sabi ko, short, ang hirap pala. It's not that easy. So doing all of these, doing content, plus the fact that you're also doing your day job, it makes it very, very difficult to do. And the thing is, and that's why I'm very, very thankful actually to my family, to my wife who's been very supportive to me, making this stuff happen. Otherwise, kung wala yung support niya, I will not be able to do this. So there. That's my discovery.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Who's next?
How about you, Tito Mark?
Tito Mark.
Okay, you don't wanna go first? Okay. What did I learn by doing this podcast? So, of course, I learned many things. Pero if I were to choose one, it's that I tend to talk over other people. Kasi you don't realize that eh. No. This is not a negative thing, ha? You don't realize that when you are having a conversation with someone. But when you are in a podcast and where there are rules, kumbaga rules of engagement, ganyan. Kasi, kunyari, hindi na, ako madaldal akong tao. Talagang makwento akong
Hindi.
tao.
Hindi naman siguro, hindi naman. Hindi naman masyado.
Hindi totoo yan. Fake news. Joke lang.
Hindi, and you know, when I listen to what I do to, of course, we want to keep on improving our skills, no. And how do we do that? We do that by reviewing what we've done in the past. So isa to sa mga na realize ko is that I really tend to take over the conversation. Sabi ko, parang lagi na lang ako nagsasalita, ganyan. And, you know, ako, meron akong discomfort doon because I share this show with, kunyari, 3 other people or 2 other people. And I thought, this is something that I need to also manage. Of course, it's a talk show. We want diba, talking is laway ang natin, puhunan natin eh. But I think to be able to draw out a really good discussion, you have to also give space for other people. Yun. So it's a good thing because I know I can assert myself, but at the same time, you want to give it a space. Give other people a space. Number 2, which is mas mababaw, pag pinakikinggan ko yung sarili ko, I do not finish sentences or thoughts. Yun sabi ko, I will improve this. I am. Hello.
Thank you.
And then, bye. No. When you listen to yourself, you notice these things. And it doesn't sound right. So, yung technical na gusto kong tinatapos, dapat tinatapos. Yes, dapat tinatapos mo yung ideas mo. Yun.
Yun nga. And that's what makes doing podcasts. Yes. And that's what yung nga sinasabi ko kanina eh. Kaya nga sinabi ko yung podcast, kaya ang hirap niyang gawin. Kasi yun nga you have to speak and then you have yung train of thought mo eh, di ba? Diretso. And while doing that, you also need to communicate. So, ang dami pa lang mga ganong aspects na hindi mo na-realize
daming nuance.
Until such time that you go on live. So, everyone else who's very interested in doing this, try it yourself. You'll enjoy the experience, but definitely it's very challenging.
Or you try practicing talking to yourself. Tapos i-record mo siya para you can learn from it.
Sometimes it sucks to hear yourself. Pero it's part of the learning experience, unfortunately. So yun.
About
Thank you,
attorney.
Tito Mark.
Yes.
Attorney.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Discover mo.
Hindi, kaya nga. So, again, no, so parang brainchild natin tong Min TV. We purposely made the shows parang start off with live. Kasi number 1, yung technical aspect niya, nahirap mag-edit eh. So, sana, at least pag live, in theory, pagka-live mo, tapos na. Yun na yung product mo. Pero, nalalaman mo na ang hirap pala talaga, especially with live. Lalo na kung you're in front of the camera, tapos nagpo-production ka sa likod. So, ang hirap eh. To tell you honestly, kasi I'm also doing another show sa channel. And then,
Back to basics,
mahirap.
live.
Yeah, back to basics every Wednesday, 9 p.m. So, yun.
Plug.
Kaya nga I appreciate if may tumutulong sa backstage. And nakikita ko na hindi siya madali. So so kudos sa mga gumagawa nito on a regular basis. And nagigets mo kaya sila gusto i-monetize kaagad kasi mahirap talaga.
Right.
Oo. So and thank you very much. Thank you very much, Attorney Joseph, kasi ikaw talaga yung backstage to eh. If not for you, then we will not be able to present it in a more presentable manner, kumbaga. Yes. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Kasi kung kami tatlo lang, taranta na kami.
Kung ako yung gagawa ng technicals, I can't do it. What you're doing in Back to Basics, I will not be able to replicate.
Fantastic work. Fantastic.
Yes.
Kudos to Attorney John Lloyd.
Maganda tong episode.
Ikaw mo naman.
Okay, sige ako, na-discover ko. Nakaya ko pala siya. Kasi camera shot. Hindi, in a sense na, parang may stage fright ako eh. I hate speaking in front of a lot of people. Of course, kasi a group of people lang nakakilala or what. Pero yung in public, hindi talaga ako ayoko. Kaya pag alimbawa sa work, kailangan mo mag-present ng business, ganyan. Medyo ako dyan eh. So, ina-discover ko, kaya ko pala. I mean, yung mga first few episodes ko, parang parang medyo kinakabahan pa ako. Kaya parang very stiff, diba? Parang hindi ako, Pero as we go along, parang okay na. Parang normal na lang. Parang pag-inom na lang ng kape yung pagsasalita. Tapos lumalabas na yung
Automatic na,
padaldalan
yeah.
ko.
Correct,
Sanay
correct.
na.
But wait until you reach billions of viewers. Kasi millions pa lang tayo ngayon eh. So,
diba?
billions na yung viewer mo. When you're in the big league.
Locally pa lang tayo. Wait until we became international.
When you become big league,
Millions.
it's a different story. So, let's see. Sabi ko, once this rocket, boosts up, then we will see how we will do after that.
Ito yung parang umaching ka lang content na. Pag billions na. Uy, umaching si Kryndall. Umaching siya.
Oh.
Bakit pala niya pumating?
Pwede ka na gumawa ng t-shirt. Pwede ka na gumawa ng t-shirt, may print.
Pikachu.
Sneeze.
Ganun.
Ganon katindi.
Ganon.
Pag
level.
billions na yung viewers mo.
Okay,
Yeah,
shoutout ka lang.
and speaking of which, no, yun nga. So, speaking of which, if you want to donate sa ating so fi.com/mintvph.
Yes.
Okay. Done. Next question. Who's the next questioner?
Ako na muna
questionnaire.
magtatanong.
Ikaw
So,
muna.
Okay,
Sige.
papi.
So guys, I've been with you parang since the start of this show. Pero we're talking about 90s. We're 90s kids. Tanong ko sa inyo, as of now, do you consider yourself as an adult? Why or why not?
Can I answer that first?
Sige, go, Mr. George. Whatever
I'm
you
an
mean by adult, kasi based on your
I'm-
definition of being an adult.
Based on my definition of an adult, kasi yung magulang mo eh. So kung kung sabihin ko na kalibel ko na yung magulang ko, siguro teenager pa lang ako. And I can remember when we were kids, when we were batang 90s, na ganito yung siguro yung mga age nila, siguro mga 10 years older than us right now. Makikita mo yung maturity nila, makikita mo kung paano yung kumbaga we're on our way there pa lang, I think. Hindi pa tayo fully adults, hindi pa tayo fully frogs, kumbaga parang pa lang, may buntot pa tayo. Kaka-evolve mo pa lang from a tadpole, parang ganun.
Ano Pokemon
Tayo.
naman to.
Oo. So yun, I think hindi pa fully, pero we're getting there.
Sige, Mark, ikaw naman.
Si Kryndall, si Tita Kryndall. Kasi you wanna go
Sige, si
first.
Tita Kryndall. Sige.
Ako ba?
Shout out
thanks,
to Chastity
Chastity.
Torres. Happy birthday daw.
Wow.
Happy
Oh.
birthday, Mark. Thank you, Chastity.
Thank you, Chastity. Ay!
Ganda ni Chastity.
Chastity.
Oo nga eh. Gosh.
Sana mag-guest natin
War.
yun someday si Chastity.
Hopefully.
Go, Kryndall.
Yeah,
Sige, what's your...
To answer Attorney's question, no? Sabi ko, yes, adult na talaga ako kasi naramdaman ko na yung responsibilities and I can say na I was able to I can manage the responsibilities that I'm carrying right now. But in a sense na adult / may pagkaisip bata pa kasi hindi nawawala din yung katulad ni Tito Mark, parang kami ng collector. So, alam mo yun, yung pag
Hindi
niyo yung background ko, di ba? Hindi obvious. Na marami pa rin akong mga attachment to those childish materials na ko ng 90s. So, yun.
Pero I have a question for you kasi 'di ba sabi mo hindi ka pa adult. Pero I think even if you're reaching siguro 70s or 80s na, I don't think you will let go of collecting toys eh. 'Di ba?
Yes.
I'm sure by that time
That's
when you're
why-
already multi-billionaires, you will still latch on to collecting them. I don't know.
Of course.
That's my guess. Yes.
Parang
Yes.
hindi siya definition ng, well, for me at least, no, hindi siya definition of being an adult kasi it defines who you are. Parang yun yung hobby mo eh. It's your way of expressing.
Yes.
So, parang iba-iba lang sa iba't ibang tao. So, feeling ko, it's not definitive of being an adult or not.
I mean, similar to me. I play games a lot. I'm a casual gamer. When I grow old, when I become 80s, I'm sure technology will be much much different. I will still be playing those games. So I will not stop doing that. So, pero I
You're
think
so
the
childish. They're joking
I'm so
lang.
childish. Yeah.
Sorry.
Baka sabihin ng mga mas bata sa atin ang childish naglalaro pa rin kayong video games, parang ganun.
Mm.
Pero yun nga kasi hindi I don't think you will let go of those hobbies. And
Yes, of
you will
course.
stick to that. That's similar with me. I will still stick to playing games. That's because I
Yeah.
enjoy doing it. Yeah.
And that defines you kasi as a person. That's you eh. Di ba?
Yeah,
Parang,
yeah. Video game addict.
So Tito Mark, how about you?
Okay. So, yung let's define being an adult. So, yung being an adult for me is an attitude of ownership. Kasi, I mean, as you live your life, parang you make certain choices along the way. And being an adult is living with those choices. So,
Yes.
kumbaga parang, ito yung path na ano ko, I meet people, I mean, being an adult is not about having your own place, being independent. Kasi I know plenty of adults who live with their parents, ganyan, whatever. Yung I think the key ingredient in being an adult is being responsible for your actions and owning up. Kasi I still meet a lot of people who blame others eh. Who for yung parang nakakainis kasi ganto ganyan yung nangyari sa buhay ko or parang hindi ko naman talaga to gusto. And those are facts of life. But when you are an adult, you acknowledge the fact that you have to wake up every day and live with the choices
Yes.
that you made. Maghugas ng pinggan, to balance a sheet, manage a business, wake up and manage a gaming channel. I think yun ang definition of being an adult. So in that sense, hindi ako de joke lang.
yung tawag.
So nasaan ka na? Nasaan
Ang
ka na?
ganda ng
Baby,
premise mo
teenage,
eh.
toddler,
Somewhere in
teenager.
between.
Ang ganda
Where
ng
are you now?
premise, bigyan ka.
No, I
Not
think
yet a girl, but not yet a woman. Parang gano'n.
ay wow. Ay.
I'm
Hindi
not a
teenager, di ba?
Not yet a woman. Diba? Mga
No,
ganun.
2019 has defined certain career path. Yung career path ko na define siya. I am going to a certain career path, and it really defines yung parang how I will live the rest of my life. Being an adult is part of that. Yung parang you cannot do everything eh. You cannot do everything. You have to choose one path. At ngayon, 2020, I'm very sure where I'm going. And I've made many mistakes,
Nice.
pero
Good
at
for
the same
you.
time,
Good for you. Good for you.
exactly. Yun, so I've made many mistakes, but at the same time, I know where I'm going. And I think,
Yes.
Sounds
I'm
like a
scared.
song. Sounds like a song.
Yes,
Ito,
I'm not a girl, not a woman.
Very poetic talaga.
So
yun.
you will stick to that road, ah. You will stick to that road now that you know where you're going. Wow.
Yes, I will be a podcast star.
yan.
Ayan. Yan yung goal
Podcast
natin.
/live stream. Yeah.
Yeah, yun ang goal natin dito, Mark.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Most def.
How about you, attorney? This is your question.
Yun nga. So
Yes.
so medyo maganda yung Mark, Tito Mark, your explanation is quite revealing. So basically yung my idea of being an adult, it's actually parang na-push siya when they say kasi 'di ba, when you start a business, it's like jumping off a plane tapos with no parachute and then assembling your own plane while falling down. Parang ganun yung kanilang description.
Tangina.
So I think
Totoo
that's
yun,
what
totoo
they're
yun.
saying, no? I think that's what they're saying na you choose a decision. You cannot be everything, but you have to make that leap. So I believe I've made that leap and medyo nahirap. Well, but I cannot do it alone. So I'm thankful din ako sa wife ko. It's very supportive. And yun nga. So I hope na tama yung direction. I hope it's making me grow. Kasi minsan sinasabihan na parang matanda ka na, ginagawa mo pa rin to, parang like this production, like ano. So, I hope na nagiging adult na ako while doing these things. Pero, syempre, look out pa rin na baka bumabalik tayo sa pagiging pagiging childish, kumbaga, whatever that could mean.
Oh, pero may follow-up question ba ako? Wala na akong follow-up question. Napaka-revealing. Pero kumbaga ang naisip ko, if it makes you happy, 'di ba? I mean, right? So if sabi nga ni Mark, this is your choice. And with that choice, if going along that route, it makes you happy, it makes you enjoy life more, then that's a good way. It's a good choice, basically.
Yeah. Pero I think na may response din dyan na kapag namili ka ng path na gusto mong kunin, it's not always parang happiness na ma-encounter mo.
Right.
So I think being an adult
yeah.
is accepting na merong mga blockades na parang babanggain ka along the way.
Correct.
Exactly.
Great.
Right.
So who's next? Next question.
Si Mark.
Tito Mark,
Yeah,
next
Tito Mark.
question. Your question.
Asa na ba yung listahan ko? Teka. Anybody with a ready question?
Ako. I have a question. Question ko
Okay.
is, what is your favorite episode so far sa Batang 90s Pop? And why? Why do you like that episode? So, marami na tayong episodes
Me, I go
na
first.
tinakal. We had Tokusatsu's anime. Sige, go, Tito Mark. What was your favorite episode so far?
My favorite, easy favorite, lagi ko siyang binabalikan, is the Urban Legends. Urban Legends. Also, let me break it down for you guys. Number one, we had two fantastic guests. When I listened to the podcast, parang yung napag-uusapan natin yung tone of voice ni Jacob, yung significant other ni Kryndall. At saka ni JB ba?
JP.
Ni Attorney JP.
Oo.
Na-feel ko talaga it was the first time that Tita Kryndall was, tama ba? Right? Tita
Yeah.
Kryndall.
She moderated while I was gone.
She moderated, yeah, right. So si Mr. George was not there at the time, and then si Tita Kryndall took on a new role. She put on the moderator hat. Tapos it went really well kasi parang normally how we do this, so for the of the viewers. Nako si Jacob,
Shout out to Jacob.
Agawin
Shout out to
kita
Jacob.
agawin kita kay Kryndall
I can share naman.
Uy. Anyway, it was just really we were able to go through our script really well. Hindi sa script, sorry, hindi scripted to guys. We were able to go through our bullet points really well. Kumbaga parang marami tayong ground na na-cover. Tapos parang meron tayong inside joke doon. Yung inside joke natin, lagi nating inaasar si Jacob at saka si Kryndall. Na parang may ghost stories or parang may mga
Ghost ba talaga yan? Parang ghost ba talaga?
Talaga or may ginost ka yun. Yung parang, I think doon ko na feel yung how natural it could be na it's just a conversation. And I think I have to credit Kryndall as well kasi ang ganda.
Yes, definitely.
Ang ganda how she
Definitely.
kept on kumbaga kasi of course you have three guys who are just talking about their experiences. Pero si Kryndall is there to always rein us in and put us back on track na. Guys, yung 90s, she's always making us go back na to the topic and to the 90s thing. So yung kahit na maraming jokes at maraming distractions,
Yeah.
naibabalik do sa topic, and I really have to say I enjoyed that na parang tawang-tawa ako kahit pagkatapos nakangiti ako ganyan. So I
Good job. Don't tell me kaya ako naka 1,000 downloads doon dahil sa iyo, Tito Mark. The joke lang. Kaya may 1,000. The highest. 1,000 downloads in the joke lang. It's not 1,000. It's more than that. Again, joke lang. Hindi. No, but it is one of the highest number of downloads.
Ghost daw. Sabi ni Jacob, ghost daw.
Yeah. Ghost daw yung nag-downloads. Yeah.
Okay.
Next. Who's next? Thank you.
Who's
Thank
next?
you, Tito Mark.
Yeah.
Who's next?
next?
How about you, Kryndall?
Favorite least favorite ko na muna.
So may list,
na
grabe
episode
naman.
ko.
May least
Okay,
favorite
okay.
ka?
Grabe!
Oh my God! Malista nga to. Anong least
Yung pilot
favorite nito?
episode ko na na-join ako sa inyo guys because of the technical difficulties ko.
Aww.
Pero ang ganda ng topic, di ba? So, sabi ko after that, parang,
Yung nag-freeze,
mali?
ka na, no? Parang,
oo, kasi
nag-
parang,
oo.
oo, parang hindi ko pa alam yung mga technical aspect ng pagpo-podcast. So, medyo noob pa. Sabi ko, ano ba ako? Host na ba ako or guest lang ako that time? Sayang naman. So, hindi ko na ano na pala ako nun. Well, syempre, parang kami ni Tito Mark ng favorite. Kasi nandun din si Jacob, kaya favorite ko.
Oh, grabe. Grabe.
Tomorrow. um, hindi kasi
Meron
first time
ba
ko
tayo
sa-
soundtrack ng
Wala na, hanap
The joke lang.
Kaya na ulo niya. Hindi. Favorite ko siya kasi in a sense na doon talaga na-challenge ko yung sarili ko na paano ako mag-moderate.
Amen.
Ginagawa
Amen to that.
ni Mr. George, hindi madali. So,
Right.
imbes ko practice yung introduction.
Intro and
nabulol pa
outro.
ako.
Oo.
Oo, sabi ko, ano ba yan?
Grabe.
Akala ko okay na, hindi pa pala. Tapos pag live na, parang iba pala. Tapos yun nga, yung conversation, parang easy going lang. And
Yeah.
masasabi ko, yun yung pinaka parang at ease na meron tayong guest. Yung ganun, parang hindi.
Sabi ni Jacob, may kapalit yan
Yes.
bukas.
May kapalit yan
Mm.
bukas.
Actually, yan.
Ha.
Tingin naman ako yan. Tingin
anong
naman ako
kapalit?
yan.
Adults tayo.
Okay.
Adults.
Back to your question, Tito Joseph. That's your answer now.
Sige. Go finish mo na lang, Kryndall.
Hindi, yung
your-
favorite ko kasi na-challenge ko talaga yung sarili ko talagang na ako doon na parang kaya ko ba? Kinaya ko naman. So, the next time na kailangan ni Mr. George ng katulong sa pag-moderate, at least may experience na ako. And then, si Mark din, meron din nung sa wrestling, di ba? We can all help.
Lahat tayo makaka-experience ng moderation na yan, don't worry.
Alam mo, tuwang-tuwa ako doon kasi binasa mo yung spiel ni yung normal na intro natin. Tapos babae yung nagbabasa. Parang nakakilig yung moment kasi parang milestone siya eh. You normally hear a man saying that thing. Tapos biglang basta parang, alam mo yun, pag may kunyari konting twist yung episode, parang ito yung mga binabalikan ng mga nagre-review na episode. Ito yung episode na yung girl yung nagano, ganyan. And it's really a win. I love the episode.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Musta guys? Shout out to JM Yabyab.
Oh, JM Yabyab.
Rin.
Ano yan?
Yan,
Monster Hunter na tayo.
100% avid fan. Oo.
Hi, Arvin.
Tito Arvin, Balkin,
Hi,
magkaka-90
Tito Arvin.
snack episode ba?
Pwede. That's a
90s snack
great
episode.
idea.
Yeah,
Pwede,
madami kami
no?
naka-line up, guys. Huwag kayo mag-alala.
Marami,
ko
sobrang
na-research.
dami. Ang dami, oo. Sobrang dami niyan. Oo. Yes.
So ako,
Tito Joseph.
yung favorite episode. Actually, syempre, yung favorite episode so far ko talaga yung first. Kasi that's where it all started eh. Kasi sa mga hindi pa nakapanood ng first episode, panoorin nyo. Parang
Yes. Maganda
Parang-
rin yung topic na yun.
lahat tayo nangangapa. It's not really the topic. It's a matter of parang jumping into the water.
Yeah,
Ang maganda dito, nagsimula kami ni Mr. George yung nagplano. Pero si Mark biglang naging mainstay na. And then si Kryndall na, yung progression ng show, that's why I really love the first episode. Kasi I never expected na talagang all in si Mark noon at that time. So, nung nag-go hanggang ngayon, episode 10, nandiyan pa rin siya.
All in eh.
Validate eh.
Balls deep,
syempre,
ganun.
and
All
then si
in.
Kryndall also,
Ganun.
it's more of the experience. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
For the first episode.
More of the experience. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, Tito Joseph. So for me, my favorite episode is episode 8. Yun yung kay Miss Ska.
Scarlett.
Putis ka. Yeah.
Putis ka. That's when Putis ka
Hi,
guest.
Scarlett.
So Hi, shout out to Miss
Hello
Scarlett.
po.
So
Hello po.
I really love that episode kasi doon ko nalaman na ang dami ko pa palang lessons na matututunan sa buhay. Parang ganun na kumbaga yung time na yun kasi like ako, as I said, I'm a frustrated musician. No, ang dami kong mga music words, music jargons na until Miss Carl came along that I never actually heard of. So it was really very interesting. And yes, yun nga. So you learn a lot and you learn new things, you learn new music also. So hindi lang yung mga types mo of music, she's also exposed to different musical genres that we can listen to and
She,
enjoy.
she,
I think she was
she was
fantastic.
the biggest,
Very
no? She was the
fantastic.
biggest star
Mm.
I mean, the biggest guest that we had. I mean,
Akala ko
Hindi,
ikaw
si
yung biggest
Jacob.
star namin,
Si
Tito
Jacob.
Mark.
may kapalit yan! Dumadami
Si Tito
utang
Jacob.
yan.
Oo.
Tito Jacob yung biggest star natin.
Si Tito Jacob. Siya yung biggest star. Oo.
Hmm.
Oo. Pero yun.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yes.
kasi naman ayaw naman natin we would like to treat our guests as, 'di ba? Parang pero parang sa popularity wise, no, during that time 90s, I think no siya yung pinakakilala at that time.
Pinakakilala. More. Tinawagan ko na si Ivana Alawi. Sabi niya, wala.
Gina ba, Gina? Sinagot
pala si Maui Taylor na joke.
Wala.
Ay, wow.
Scene
Wala
zone
siya.
lang eh. Scene zone lang. So,
Si Alice
so
Dixon,
sorry.
hindi ko pa tinetext. Hindi pa.
Si Alice
Parang-
Dixon. Oo.
Text mo na.
Sa mga gustong i-guest namin, sa mga gustong i-guest namin si Alice Dixon, post nyo sa comments kung ano. Tsaka kung sino yung mga gusto nyo i-guest namin, i-post nyo. Try namin habulin yan. Oo.
Yeah, papakapalan na ng mukha to.
Oo. Sabihin nyo, i-post nyo sa comments. Sige.
Hi,
Tsaka sa mga
Beatrice
listeners ng
Torre.
podcast.
My girlfriend,
Hi,
Beatrice
Bea.
Torre.
Hi,
Hello
Beatrice.
po. 90s
Hi,
snack
tita.
episode daw. Okay, my
Talaga,
turn to
okay.
ask a question. My turn.
Yes, Tito
So,
Mark.
Yan.
What, what, I mean, working with, three other people, ano yung gusto mo about each of them? Name like a trait or what do you admire about them or what inspires you about them? Or you can also say, wala. Hindi, joke lang.
Sige, sagutin ko yan
Boom!
Okay. Ako ang dami kong natutunan sa inyong tatlo. Kay attorney, syempre yung sa pag-manage ng TV, tapos yung technical aspect ng live show, 'di ba? Tsaka syempre pag may mga pag may mga legal terms, 'di ba? Bawal pa lang gamitin 'yan sa sa show gano'n, 'di ba?
Oh, may bayad na 'yon next time.
Diba? Nakalibre tayo, 'di ba? 'Yun. Ano ba? Kay Mr. George, ano ba kay Mr. George? Parang wala. Na-joke lang.
Wala.
Hindi, yun nga, yung pag-moderate, di ba? Natutunan ko sa yun. Tapos, tsaka madami rin ako na-discover sa inyo na gamer pala kayo, ganyan, na musician. Tapos si Mr. George, nakakalaro na namin siya pag Saturdays, di ba?
Ano
Si
na
Mark.
nilalaro natin pag Saturdays?
Laro nyo!
Nilalaro nyo.
natin. Joke lang. Again, adults tayo. We're adults.
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 Adults. Okay.
Kay Mark, parang never a dull moment. Parang kahit siya yung feeler kapag may dead air, tapos wala na kaming masabi. He's always there to say something that keeps the show going, di ba? So, that's a positive din sa pagiging madaldal ni Tito Mark. Di ba? So, yun, he parang nagiging lively lalo yung show dahil kay Tito Mark. Nax! Yeah.
Next. Okay. O, Jacob
Ako,
ba?
I'm go-
Basta, may kapalit yan.
Done ka na, Ate Tita Kryndall. Sige, I'm next. So ang gusto ko kay Kryndall is she was actually the one who sourced, I think, our last two guests. 'Di ba? So she's very good at networking. I think that's one of her best traits. Talaga na
Open-minded
nakita
pa
ko.
kayo.
Open. And yan kumbaga, and she is able to reel in guests na Scarlett for never in my mind na maisip ko na makukuha natin siya. But Scarlett was able to reel her in. And for that, Kryndall, we're very, very thankful for that. So, yes. So, Kryndall, yes. Good job. Networking. Keep up the good work. Para makuha na natin, may request tayo for Priscilla Almeda and for Alice Dixon. Yan, Kryndall is our girl. Arvin Balkin, pantasya ng 90s. Alice Dixon, yes.
Alice Dixon.
Target namin yan.
G tayo
100%. Yes.
G tayo dyan.
Donate
G
kayo
tayo
para
dyan.
makuha namin siya.
Kukunin namin siya. Si Tito Mark naman, si Tito Mark, ang gusto ko kay Mark is siya yung, I think sa ating lahat, siya yung pinaka-insightful. So, siya yung, kumbaga, marami siyang sinasabi na talagang...
Fishing question pala to.
Oo, ito yung podcast na may pagka Vanity Fair type eh, no? Na-joke lang. So, si Tito Mark siya yung very insightful sa atin. I think among all of the hosts, siya yung pinaka-insightful na nagbibigay ng message. And yan, so siya yung kumbaga nagbibigay ng magandang deep content sa ating podcast and sa ating live stream. So thank you very much for deeply penetrating the content, Tito Mark. For really shoving in. Balls deep, shoving in the content for this live stream and podcast.
Hanggang tumirik yung mata niya.
Ang daming innuendo sa nangyari for the past 30 minutes since that question from Joseph. So Joseph, si Joseph naman, ang ano ko talaga sa kanya is siya yung, I think, pinaka-hardworking. So, if no one knows till now, and I think, so Joseph is actually a lawyer and he's an advocate. So, ang dami niyang ginagawang mga charitable jobs. And while doing these charitable jobs, he's doing his day job, which is being a corporate lawyer. And also, at night, he's doing this. He's doing the media work. And deeper sa gabi,
Iba yun.
deeper sa gabi, nagiging siya, macho husband siya, di ba?
Malalim talaga.
So doing all of that, being a one-man Superman and hoping for the best na you will attain that reward at the end. So yun, I think that perseverance, yun yung gusto ko kay Joseph. So yun.
Yes.
Saludo.
So ako naman. So
Excited din.
So, well, first and foremost, si Clint kasi, si Mr. George, ano ba to? Dito na ako. classmate ko yan si Mr. George since kinder. So we've been, not together, no? Pero we've had parang a long time na spent together. And never siyang hindi naging kaibigan, no? Until ngayon na naggawa kahit miles, hundreds of kilometers apart, supportive pa rin, no? Iyak na to. So yun yung parang loyalty, more of the loyalty aspect. So kaibigan sa kaibigan. And si Mark din naman kasi, isa college friend, na parang ganun din na hindi na nawala, no? Parang alam mo kaibigan mo siya, kahit matagal kayo hindi nag-usap. When I talk to you about this show, parang go ka kagad Parang, wala nang, I don't need to ask for more. Parang atake na tayo kagad. Parang gano'n. So, he will fight the battles with you. Kaya, parang sugod. And si Kryndall naman, napaka-inspiring nung kanyang transformation. Nakikita ko yung transformation niya, even from the backstage. So, nakikita mo na kahit mahihain ka, diba, ang laki ng difference from the first episode na nandun siya and hanggang ngayon. So, nakita ko na even yung mga shy people can para overcome yung kanilang shyness, yung camera shyness nila. So, na-inspire din ako na, kaya ko din siguro, no? So, very, very good for Kryndall.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn, Tito Mark.
My turn. So, ladies first, no? Si Kryndall, I am inspired by her consistency. Kasi, projects like these, I'm sure ang daming nag-uumpisa nitong ng mga... And then, I mean, ang daming nag-uumpisa ng mga gantong projects. And, you just want to try it. And then maybe next time, parang, medyo wala ka na masyadong Pero si Kryndall, if you see her in the group chat, siya yung laging merong kino-contribute na material, and it's always the 90s. It's never
Yes,
lumilihis.
yes. Yes,
Sobrang
that's
on
true.
point lahat ng ano niya. And alam mo yun, and I have to
Kahit
admit,
hindi
there
mo
are
tinatanong. Kahit hindi mo
correct,
tinatanong.
correct.
Sorry
Yeah,
naman.
yeah.
Kaya
No,
alam
no,
ko
no,
yun
no.
yung
No,
group
and
chat.
this is a good thing. This is a good thing.
Totoo.
Kasi, alam mo, I'm going to be honest with you guys. There are days I don't even read yung ano natin, yung notes natin, yung guide. I just go in there kasi pagod na ako sa work. Pero
Yes,
si
that's true.
Kryndall, kasi makapansin nyo parang di niya alam yung sinasabi niya. Hindi niya alam yung flow. Pero si Kryndall, hindi ko mapipintas na ganda. She never came in unprepared. She always has great answers. She always has great contributions. And even in the group chat, parang mahihiya ka pag tinamad ka Kasi parang there's this person who's just like a choo-choo train. Tuloy-tuloy yan. Parang parang yung consistency na yan. Very inspiring. Parang everybody should have that. Okay, number
Mm.
two. Number two, si Joseph. Ngayon, si Joseph din, si attorney, kaklase ko siya nung college. And my God, ang laki na insecurity ko sa kanya. Because this guy can pick up on anything. He's, may tawag dun
Genius.
Savant.
Genius.
Savant.
Sabi sa
Savant.
hindi naman genius, grabe naman. No,
Sige,
but
sige.
yeah. No, yeah. He's he's easy study pa. Parang ganon, easy study. Quick study. Yun. That's what they call people who can pick things up. I remember in Japanese class, kami, tawag dito, parang di ba may hiragana, may katakana. Alam na niya agad yung hiragana and katakana by heart. Isang linggo lang. Tapos and then he turns it into a joke. So parang sabi ko, Diyos ko, parang how can I even compete with someone? I mean, it's not a competition. If you're brilliant,
Oh, you're competing pala. Nung
Competition.
Yeah, pila mo, lawyer na siya. O ako, wala. And I have a very huge respect for people who make things happen. A lot of people, alam mo, itong idea na to explore media. Yung parang I want to start media ganyan. I can remember him saying that as long as 10 years ago. 10 years ago, sinasabi niya ni Joseph to. Siguro, maybe, na-accelerate lang because of the pandemic, no? Biglang, uy, may TV na. Wow, he made it happen. Sige, I wanna be part of it. Because, di ba, parang, baka may pera. But there, you have respect. You have respect. Boom! Donate, guys, donate. You have respect for people who make things happen. Yan, hindi lang they just talk. I know whenever he talks to me, yung in the past na I want to do this, I want to do that. It's always the same idea and I know it's gonna happen. Alam ko, syempre hindsight di ba? It's 2020. But now we're living the dream, right? This is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
Millions and millions of viewers.
Millions and millions of viewers.
I remember Joseph telling me he wanted to be a porn star back in grade 1. So I think this is
And he made it happen! And he made it happen!
Dito tayo.
He made it happen!
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, yung last ko na is si Mr. George. Ang sasabihin ko sana para punchline yung dry humor. That's one. Si Mr. George, yan, parang minsan, salita siya ng salita, nakakatawa na. Yung parang hindi siya aware. Hindi ko alam kung hindi siya aware na nakakatawa yung sinasabi niya, pero tawang-tawa parang, alam ko si Joseph could also relate. Parang minsan parang he's saying something, tapos ini-explain pa niya kung bakit niya sinabi yon. Pero mas nakakatawa pa yun. So that's one, dry humor. Number two, tawag dito, basahin niyo yung kay Beatrice story. Number two na gusto ko kay Mr. George is him being non-stop. So, kung napanood niyo yung play na Hamilton, si Hamilton, he never sleeps. or he never stops. So, after our podcast, wala pa yatang ilang oras lalabas na yung spot sa Spotify yung yung podcast. And I think that kind of work ethic sobrang inspiring kasi hindi ako ganun. So yun, Kryndall for consistency, si Seth for making things happen, and then si Mr. George for his dry humor and for his work ethic. And saludo ako diyan.
Thank you. Thank you, Tito Mark, for those nice
thanks for all
words.
the words.
May kapalit yan bukas. Hindi, joke lang.
Dramatic pala to.
Diba? Guys, huwag kayo iyak Huwag kayo iyak.
Oh. Ayan
So yun
na.
nga, sabi nga ni Beatrice Torre, kailangan may male edition din ang pantasya ng 90s.
Ay, oo. Totoo yan. Sige,
90s, mga
ilagay nyo sa comments kung sino yung mga pantasya ng
Machete,
90s.
ganyan.
Oo, tama.
Ilagay nyo.
Si
Para,
Cupcake.
para
Maybe
ma-close
hindi ba-
out. Hindi, joke lang.
Am I not enough, babe? Am I not enough? Teka lang, na-hurt ako dun eh.
Masyado ka na raw perfect, Mark. She wants to explore.
Sige,
Ganun.
RB.
Wag, please.
Oh, yan. Oh, I think ang dami na nating
Leandro Valdemor.
Leandro Valdemor, yes, sige. Targetin natin yan. Ba't hindi na lang yung isa? Sino yon? Si Machete. Pati nasa Machete.
Gardo
Ano ba yun?
Versosa. Si
Guard-
Cupcake.
Gardo Verzosa. Oh.
Oo, very
Gardo
ano siya
Verzosa,
kayo
targetin
na.
natin yan.
Very TikTok.
Oo.
Ano siya? Star.
Pwede.
Sige, targetin natin yan. Yan, so I think, actually, we planned 3 questions for each and every one of us, but time will not allow us to do it, unfortunately.
Masyado mahaba.
So, mag-final remarks na tayo. Surprisingly, hindi ako nagulat ako doon. Hindi ko, dumaan lang yung isang oras. Hindi ko
I mean,
namalayan.
we can do a little more kasi it's
We can do a little. Oh, sige.
I mean, if you guys like,
Yeah.
maybe one more round.
One more round. Pero quick answers na lang. Quick answers na lang.
Quick answers.
Ito, sige. Let me go first. Ano yung gusto nyong topic na i-cover for the next season? Yun na lang. What topic would you like to
Ay,
cover?
alam na ni attorney yung sa akin eh.
And
Ano?
same thing for our audience. What topic would you like us to cover in the next season? We got 90s snacks. What else? Ako gusto ko 90s film na bold.
Local or local tayo. Taylor.
Local, international. Oo. Kasi art yun eh. That's art. So yun.
Okay. Art.
Kidding, not kidding. Oh, sige. Ano pa? What topics? Topic.
Siguro
How about
serious
you?
side, yung lost decade of the 90s sa Japan. Alam mo yun dito, di ba? Kasi medyo na ko talaga. Siyempre, nung bata ako, hindi ko alam yung mga bagay na yun eh. Ngayon ko na lang siya na-discover na may ganun pala ng 90s. So, gusto ko siya medyo serious side tayo ng konti.
90s history. 90s to
Yun,
tragic.
yun.
Exactly.
Yeah. The
90s
events
history.
that shaped the 90s, no?
Sige.
The Hong Kong handover. Di ba yung mga ganon?
Totoo, yun. Yung sasabihin ko.
Di ba?
Sige.
Intense
Sige.
yun.
Yeah.
Yung
Yun,
term
yung
na
term
bold,
na bold.
ang 90s.
Pag
Oo.
90s.
Walang ibang nakakaalam yan kundi
Kasi
yung
yung bold
generation
ngayon,
natin.
pang font yan ngayon, di ba? Yung bold.
Oo, bold.
Oh.
So, nung 80s bomba stars, ngayon namang 90s bomba star.
Bold.
Meron pa yung
Bold.
parang
Okay.
TF, di ba? Titillating films.
Talating film.
Titiling.
Ako pareho,
Oo.
yun yung sinabi ni Mark, yun yung gusto ko, parang 90s politics or 90s, di ba yung parang world-changing events, more of news, informational yun. Sana ma-take up yun.
Yes.
Oo,
So,
take up
kuha
natin
tayo ng
yan.
mga
We
guests
will-
natin. Kuha tayo ng mga guests.
Oo, tayo ng mga guests natin dyan. So, ikaw, Kryndall, history, same thing with you, Joseph, history. And you, Tito Mark,
Yes.
what topic would you like to cover?
Yun din, history. And actually, any topic, wala akong masyadong maisip, pero any topic as long as I get to discuss it with you guys. Medyo drama answer.
Pikachu. Pikachu approves.
Oh.
So, pag pinag-usapan natin yung mga boy bands tsaka girl group, okay kayo dyan, ha?
I'm there,
Oh.
baby.
Yeah, oh.
Yes.
Gina G,
Even
Gina
in
G.
my heart. heart. Sige, go. Boy bands. Game. Done. Now, next question. Next question. Next question.
Parang how do you see this what kind of future do you see for the show?
Naks.
Who wants to answer first? I'll answer first.
Yeah, go.
So, what we've been tackling so far is mostly superficial. Not superficial stuff. More on objects like anime, tokusatsu, and I think one of the best episodes, as you've mentioned, Mark, diba, is yung Urban Legends. Because
Right.
I think what we would want to what I want to discuss later on as this show matures is yung experiences natin as 90s kids. So, and I think that's why Urban Legends were I think one of the top hits on our podcast downloads is because
Talaga?
we lived yes. So we lived those types of stories, parang ganun. So I would want us to evolve into something deeper na more on experiences. Siguro
Right.
may mix of between those stuff like animes, deep dive on animes, but also yung mga experiences natin. Like one of the topics I want to explore, for example, is high school life. What were your experiences what were the things that you remember during high school? The ligawans, the suntukans,
Tama.
the teachers na the
Ganda yun.
sexy teachers, di ba? I want to explore. May sexy teachers ka
Yes.
ba naalala? Napakamot.
I want to
Nakakamot
explore my
Jose.
sex teachers.
Parang may
I
dead
want
air.
to explore my sexy
May dead air.
teachers.
Nakakalokohan.
Pero because high school was one of I think the more joyful experiences
Tama.
when we were
We should
kids.
have
So
that.
yes,
I
so
agree.
more on those. More of those.
I agree. Ganda yun.
What else?
Ako naman, yung siguro nakikita akong future dito, not sa show itself, parang I'm looking at a spin-off. It's more of parang yung mag-produce ng like documentary on like yung urban legends, di ba? Parang yung mga topics, it evolves into something, a different content, na different
Correct.
format. Parang,
Akala ko batang 80s pop naman. Joke.
hindi, parang
Okay,
gano'n,
batang
di ba?
thousands pop.
Gawa ka ng parang documentary on urban legends na parang
Right.
maganda. Di ba? Tapos parang you take it off from the
Jacob,
conversations.
mag-host ka.
Voice over si Jacob,
Tama.
okay.
Ay, oo, Jacob.
Mm.
Jacob,
Mm.
can you please voice over? May kapalit.
Bukas.
Saturdays and Sundays.
Yan, that's my take.
That's your take.
Okay,
That's your take. Thank
okay,
you. Thank
okay.
you. Tita Kryndall.
Ano nga yung question? Na-distract ako. Hindi. Siguro nakita ko sa show natin is yun nga, sabi nga ni Mr. George na yung experiences. Pero kasi syempre, mauubusan tayo ng matatopic doon kapag experiences. So, aside from that, we should also tackle yung mga hindi natin naintindihan ng 90s. Like yun nga, for example, yung lost decades in Japan. Kasi hindi naman natin alam siya nung bata tayo, di ba? So, pag binalikan natin yung, okay, yung pala yun.
Pagka nilalabi mo yan, ano?
Sabi nga ni...
Parang
Ito,
yung
Mark,
wrestling
consistent.
nangyari, di ba? Yeah, consistency.
So, ang dami kong bagay na hindi, aside sa mga experiences ko ng 90s, ang daming bagay na hindi ko pa naintindihan ng 90s. Siyempre, bata pa ako nun eh. Kung kayo, medyo high school na ako, grade school pa lang.
Nga, may ganon.
Joke.
Baby pa lang
Grabe.
yata ako nun eh. Baby.
Bata pa lang ako nun. So, ayun. So, yun nga, para at least kito paano, makita natin sa isa't isa kung na-educate din ba tayo. And then at the same time, yung audience din. Kasi meron tayong mga viewers na millennials. So, at least okay, yung pala yun.
That's a nice goal, pero sana I really hope that we can do a very good job. Kasi mahirap maging half-baked yung that type of topics eh. Yung history, news. So,
Research.
it's a very...
Research
Yes, matinding
yan,
research
mabigat.
yan. Matinding research.
Tsaka guest din.
And-
Guest. We need a guest that can
Experts
Oo.
talaga. Di ba? Yung mga experts.
Experts talaga. So, I think...
Feeling ko magsa-source naman ni Tita Kryndall.
Yes, Tita Kryndall.
Okay.
So, Ina Raimundo as expert,
Yes
100%.
opo.
Go ahead,
Opo.
please.
Paano ba ang production ng,
Opo, yes.
ano,
The true
90s
photo po
bold
yun.
films?
Yan. G.
Yung parang panaliwanag ni Maui na hindi daw to talaga nakapatong, parang camera angle lang yung ano. Okay.
Oo, yung gusto
Hindi
pala
gusto
nakapatong.
natin po yan. Oo.
Eh, so Mark,
At least
Ako-
na-explain yun, di ba?
hmm,
Ako yung the future I see in this show is that it endures. That it endures the test of time. Kasi actually as we go along, I get to know more about the three of you. And I feel na parang okay, nagkakwentuhan tayo about certain topics every week. And I am excited to see the kind of people that you will become. Parang in the future. Parang ganon. So, yun, again, it's a very Miss Universe answer. Pero again, the pleasure of connecting and getting to know people over a long period of time. That's what I really look forward to. And I think lalabas yan sa stories natin
Yes.
in the show, 'di ba? Yung not only like what we know but also like what we think. Ayun.
And that's where my point came, yung sa experiences. Kasi nga as you grow, as you become more mature, yung stories mo is more on experiences, what you've been going through as you grow older, as you experience more things. So yun yung I
Right.
think that is where our stories and topics will revolve around after a decade or so.
Boom!
After
Zillions and
a
zillions
decade.
of viewers, 'di ba?
at least
Yes,
we
zillions of
created
viewers
something.
na.
Parang,
Gaya natin dito.
at least we created something. Ako muna magtanong bago si
Ah.
Kryndall. So eto, tanong ko sa inyo, nung bata ka pa, anong sagot mo sa tanong na ano ba ang gusto mong maging pagtanda?
Maging podcaster. Joke lang.
And pa-follow up yung question ko na yan. Ay, follow up yung question ko na yan.
Sige.
And narating na-meet mo ba yon yung dream mo nung bata?
Sige.
Have
Si
you
Kryndall
actually,
muna.
Oo. Na-achieve mo ba
Bata
siya?
ko, gusto ko
90s yan, mga 90s ka.
Oo,
So, 90s
medyo
Oo.
ano to unachievable to Kasi gusto ko maging astronaut nung bata ako
Yes.
Astronaut, zoologist, ano
Yes.
pa ba? Basta yung mga ganun, scientist. Medyo hindi siya, di ba? So, sabi ko nga, alam mo, ito,
68.
siguro sasabihin ko to sa mga viewers na din. Never ako nag-stop mag-try na i-check yung NASA kung may opening sila kahit na taga-kanaw ng kape.
Wow.
Oo, di ba?
And you never know, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Actually, yung problema,
Someday.
I think going into NASA is not your problem. I think getting a visa is the problem. It's not that going to
Correct.
NASA. Yeah. So I think that's
Small steps.
the issue.
Small steps. Ako.
Yes, ikaw, Tito Mark.
Well, I wanted to be a paleontologist. So I wanted to be a dinosaur expert. So, sino bang ayaw ng dinosaurs, 'di ba? But nung bata ako, gusto ko I had many dinosaur books. I love Jurassic
Wow.
Park. And yun, imposible siya. Hindi, joke lang. Parang no, it's I know it did not happen. But I still think of dinosaurs every so often. Actually, I am dating
A
someone.
dinosaur. Grabe ka. Sorry, Beatrice.
No. Actually, share ko lang may isa kaming date ni Beatrice, yung girlfriend ko. Hindi pa kami nung time na yon. Nakabili ako ng British Museum na Brachiosaurus sa isang surplus shop. So, rare yun.
British
Sobrang,
Museum.
rare item yun. Pero nabili ko lang sa surplus shop. So, ginawa ko, nirap ko siya, nilagyan ko ng ribbon. Tapos, binigay ko sa kanya ng date namin. Tapos nakakatuwa siya kasi habang siyempre, walking kami sa Maginhaw, may dala siya na Brachiosaurus na mulak. Tapos tuwang-tuwa siya. Kasi parang, parang maybe in a way my dream came true na parang okay, may dinosaur lover din ako na lover.
Pikachu! Pikachu approves! Pikachu approves!
Okay, next.
Mr. George, ikaw naman. Ano
Mr.
bang
George,
pangarap mo?
pangarap ko sabi ko, hindi, before that, gusto ko yung sagot ni Tito JM kanina. Ano yun, pakipost nga. Tito Joseph. Isinagot ko noon sa teacher natin. Gusto ko maging paglaki ko, maging immortal. Ayun, pinalabas ako. Kaya sabi ko high school talaga ibang klase. Maganda talaga yung topic. Anyway, so going back. So ako, ang gusto ko noon, sabi ko gusto ko maging Pokemon master. Hindi natuloy.
Ingat.
At hindi rin ako naging Pokemon Go master. Pero on a serious note, gusto ko maging musician nga. Kaso life of course took over, and life said that it's much better to work as a professional kasi doon at least may stable source of income. So that's what I did. And now malapit na rin ako umalis doon at maging musician.
Pakita namin sa live.
So
Anong
So,
instrument yung inisip mo? Anong instrument?
anong instrument? Guitar and guitar tsaka keyboard.
Okay.
Nice.
Pero more on guitar.
Nice.
Pero yun nga, I mean, yun naman ang goal mo is you're doing this day job to invest, get enough money, then hopefully once that's done, retire, and then do what you want to do in your life. So yun, that's what I've been doing, and hopefully, yes, I'm in that, I'm on that road to success in being a musician, Pokemon master. So there.
Sige, sagutin ko lang yung tanong ko. Nung when we were parang elementary pa, pag tinanong ako ganyan, sinasabi ko gusto ko maging pare. So, nung tinanong ako kung bakit, tapos sinabi ko, kasi sabi ng tito ko nung isa, na marami daw pera yung pare. So parang mali yung reason.
They're not wrong. Your friend is not wrong. Joke lang.
So, yun nga.
Opinions lang namin to. Opinions lang namin. Opinions lang namin to. Okay.
Opinion
Namin lang to.
Ito yun. So parang ito pala yung motivation ko to do that. So, nag-iba yung so hindi siya natuloy. I did something else, so naiba tayo sa I'm not complaining, pero yun nga, so iba pala, akala mo na ito na yung gusto mo, pero yung may underlying reason kaya mo siya gusto, na mas gusto mo yung than the thing.
Right.
Tapos ang ganda pala ni Bernice, no? Yeah!
Yan!
Nagpari ka, di ba?
Hindi ako nagpare dahil labighani ako sa aking asawa. May kapalit yan bukas.
Sabi ni Arvin, I feel you, Mr. George.
I feel you. I feel you also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sa pagiging
Pokemon
Pokemon
tayo dyan.
Sige,
Yes.
Tita Kryndall, sige, ikaw naman.
Ako, ano ba yung question?
Tanong.
Ako siguro lang. Ano pa yung pwede natin gawin to improve the show and ourselves?
Good question.
Okay, Mr. George.
Gosh.
What else can we do to improve the show? I think, face-to-face meetings. Kasi itong klase ng show na ganito.
Amen.
I mean, this type of medium where you have Zoom meetings is very saturated at this point.
Yes.
I think and normally sa ganitong klase kasi you cannot really see each other yung kung ano yung gabay facial reactions, yung actions niya, yung gestures. You're not able to respond as well as when you're actually doing it face to face. So hopefully if we can do that, do a face to face kind of session where we ourselves plus the guest can be in that show. I think it will be more meaningful and we'll have more mas maganda yung exchange between us.
Correct.
Yes, I think that's my main hope in the next coming years or so. Years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
spirit.
Ah.
Hmm.
Next.
Mark, how about you?
I remember nung in-invite ako ni Joseph, ni attorney, ang parang ang motto nung time na yon is just reach 10 episodes. Parang yung or like the goal was just parang ang ano ko, okay, it's not gonna be perfect. We're probably going to suck in the beginning. But all the goal is just to reach 10 episodes. And what we have to do is show up every time. Kumbaga walang tama. Unless meron talagang external may externality na hindi ka dumating si Godzilla, ganyan. Wala, hindi tayo makapag-show. Pero
Hindi
hanggat
externality.
hanggat hindi, you have to show up. You have to
Yes.
show up. And I think
Yes.
that's the way we improve the show. We keep on showing up every end of the week. Kahit matapos yung pandemya, meron tayong we have that consistency. Yun tulad nga ni Miss Kryndall. Yun. That's how we improve the show and ourselves. We keep on doing it. Yeah, kasi
Yes.
that's we learn by increments. Week by week we get better and better. That's my answer.
Ako, may contribution there. We can improve the show by improving on our equipment. Once we get donations on co-fee.com/tvph.
Nice segue, attorney.
So,
Nice segue.
Hindi, pero it's very challenging, no? Kasi now,
Sobra.
we're working on, well, hindi to free. So, we're spending a little bit.
Yeah.
Pero it's not impressive, the equipment. So
Right.
technical, nakikita ko yung difference technical-wise. Yung
Yes.
sound, yung video, yung internet connection.
Yes.
So I hope magka-improvement on that respect.
Right,
So,
right.
And
yun.
thank you, attorney, for the incoming investment. Alam ko nag-capital call ka na.
Yes,
Mga
yes.
future
Yes.
investors. Na joke.
Hello mga VC. Hello mga VC. Hello po sa inyo. Happy viewing mga VC.
Thank you, Ayala and SM Corp for sponsoring Main TV.
Thank you, Jollibee and
Thank you.
Macdo. Jollibee and Macdo. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's work together, guys. Let's work together.
Thank you for the millions and millions so
Sige,
far.
Kryndall.
So far.
Ano mo? Kryndall, sa tanong mo. What's your
Ako,
answer?
yung tanong na to, hindi lang din para sa atin. Siguro para na rin sa audience natin, no? Ano ba yung
yes.
nakikita nyo na pwede pa namin i-improve and also ano yung
Yes.
pwede pa namin idagdag sa show? Kung ano ba? Yan.
Or sino yung dapat tanggalin na?
Oh, yan.
Exit na.
Ito pala yung iyakan part no? May vote out pala May vote
Para
out.
last day
Please
na
feel free.
Survivor pala, no? Kung ganun ka.
Last day na pala. Ayun. So,
Yeah,
yun
of
nga,
course,
yung
audience.
question ko rin para din sa audience natin to
Yes.
just comment below or you can message us, if you think something that we can improve para
Yes,
sa mga
please,
next episodes
please.
namin. Yeah. We appreciate that. Yan. So, ako nakikita ko na improvement siguro natin is yun nga, madala ko sa show natin yung consistency. Kasi na-inspire ako dun sa last episode natin, yung kay Wrestling Podcast. 2014 pa sila, o diba? Until now. So, hindi sila na...
Shout out to Sir Chino.
Yes,
Chino.
Sir
Yes.
Chino, thank you for guesting. And yun nga, di ba, at least, di ba, they're surviving, di ba, yung podcast nila, 2014 pa. So, if they can do it, we can also do it. Nag-research pa ako ng maraming topics.
Yun nga yung sabi ni Tito Mark di ba? As long as you come in every weekend, yes.
Show up.
And do what you do.
Show up.
Yes, you will definitely improve. You will be definitely improve. Yes. You're doing great, guys. Don't worry. Thank you, Tito
Thanks,
JM,
JM.
for your inspiring message.
Love you, sir. I love you po, sir.
We love you so much. We really, really love you. 100%.
No,
May
thank you
kapalit
for
yan. Joke lang. Anyway. So nasaan na tayo? Where are we? Has everyone final thoughts? Yes. Final thoughts na. Final thoughts, guys. Final thoughts. What are your final thoughts? Final
About
thoughts.
what?
Who wants to go first?
Parang hirap.
Ang final
Thank
thought.
you everyone. That's a wrap. Joke lang.
Sige, una na ako since
Oh.
ako naman di naman ako part ng cast talaga, regular cast. So sige, sa akin I wish na we'll take a breather muna siguro na to set up and analyze and to plan out yung mangyayari in the next few episodes. So sana we stick together. Yun lang talaga na feeling ko naman we'll be sticking together. We won't be going away anytime soon. So sana consistent na lang tayo na ganito. Hopefully, pag medyo okay na yung quarantine, we can get together and parang do a show together.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Anong show?
Itong show na to.
Kinakabahan ako dun na.
Yan yung dry humor mo, Mark.
Yan yung dry humor. Yan parang...
Sige, yan.
Who's next?
Ako. Sige, Kryndall.
Sige. Final thoughts ko yun. Sana nga, yun. Just like Joseph mentioned earlier, sana consistent tayo sa natin. Sa yung weekly natin. Tapos rin, huwag tayo magsasawa. Kasi marami pang content na maganda na pwede nating pwede nating pag-usapan. Yun.
Yes.
And again, thank you for inviting me. Invited pa ba ako sa
You're
season?
welcome.
Text
You're
ka
welcome.
namin.
And thank you for joining us.
Text ka namin. Of course.
Mag-ano na ba ako? Mag-ano yun? Casting.
Mag-audition ka na
Audition sa isang mahabang sofa.
Oy, di namin alam yan.
Ano yun?
Okay.
O, Jacob.
Mark,
Ako, final thought ko is, nalimutan ko tuloy yung sagot ko. Ano nga yung sagot ko, Mucha? Wala na sagot ko eh.
Ay, sandali Shout out to Mary Ann Gumatay Fadera. Congratulations,
Yes!
guys. Can't wait for the next season. Ano ko yan? Girlfriend ko. Siya yung hottie na girlfriend ko eh. May wife ako. Siya yung hottie na girlfriend.
Hello.
May asawa din yan.
May kapalit yan.
Kapalit yan bukas.
Ay kapalit yan bukas.
Final thought is that I'm very happy to be here. Kasi, ngayong pandemic, talaga, ang dami kong load sa work. I mean, lahat naman tayo, di ba? Na-experience natin yung hindi na natin, wala na tayong parameter from work and then from our life. Kasi ito happens at the same time. This show gives me a break. Parang it breaks that yung thought process na work, ganyan. Biglang, suddenly you're talking about wrestling, you're talking about ska or music, di ba? Parang, it has been done wonders for my own mental health, and I'm hoping just by listening yung viewers natin is also kumbaga it gives you a mental health break from whatever you're thinking about during this pandemic. I'm very honored to have you listen to us. Kahit dalawa lang kayo.
Yes.
Yun.
2 million. 2 million. Kahit na 2 million lang kayo.
We can improve.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay. So final message from me. So I think for me personally, thank you guys for supporting this endeavor. So thank you very much. And of course, thank you sa ating audience, both sa live stream and dun sa mga nag-download ng podcast namin. Maraming salamat for listening. And we would really love to hear from you kung ano yung mga improvements na pwede pa namin magawa for the show. Because this show is, of course, this show is for us to improve, for the hosts and to our producer to improve. But of course, 90% of this is for our audience. So we would want to present content which you guys would want, which you guys like. So please suggest whatever that is. We will try to get it for you. So there. Thank you. And that's a wrap. Thank you for watching us for the season finale.
Good job, season 1.
Yes, thanks for jamming with us.
10 episodes!
10 episodes.
We survived.
We'll be off the air. We'll be off the air for 2 weeks. As we
Yun na.
recharge our energies
Ano
and
kayo?
love juices.
Magbigay kayo ng donations.
Yes.
Ayun, sabi ni
Donations.
Jacob, merchandise naman dyan. Hehehe.
Yun.
Kailangan namin ng donation.
Ang
Donations.
merchandise. Donation.
Donations.
So yan, so if you do want to donate and if you do want to support this channel and the shows that we're producing, please donate down. You can find the link www.co-fi.com/coffee, Mint TV PH. Yes. So please donate and that will really help the show. So, yes. So we'll be off the air for 2 weeks as we recharge ourselves. Yes. But definitely we'll be back. Okay, mawawala. We will bring more exciting 90s topics. You can watch replays of the show and other episodes. Yes, and exciting guests, definitely. So you can watch replays of the show and other episodes you may have missed through Mint TV or listen to the podcast available through Anchor.fm, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. We hope you enjoyed this show and the backlogs that you may have missed. And if you did, please don't hesitate to like and follow the Mint TV Facebook page. And please keep safe and have a wonderful weekend ahead. Good night, everybody. See you in
Happy
2 weeks.
weekend.
Happy weekend. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.